Good afternoon or good morning or good evening, wherever you are, wherever time it is, wherever you're at. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel where we do talk all things true crime. My name is Tanya, or TitaniumBuilt, whichever you prefer to call me. I hope you appreciate today's case coverage, and if you do so, I hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel. It's free to do and it really helps my channel grow. You can also hit that like button and comment your thoughts below on today's case or topic. And for all my returning Titans, welcome on back. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for joining me for yet another upload. And one last thing before we get started, if you guys could please just go over to the main page, check out the membership, maybe join. That would really help my channel grow as well. So today we are going to be talking about the missing case of Madalina Cojocari. We have been talking about her case for a little while now. We do have a little bit of an update on her. So this little girl, Madalina, was last seen at her home in Cornelius, North Carolina on the evening of November 23rd, and she hasn't been seen since. She was reported missing to her school on November the 15th. 3 weeks later, you heard that right, she was reported to her school as missing 3 weeks later. And she was last seen wearing jeans, pink and purple and white Adidas shoes, and a white t-shirt and jacket. So if you guys haven't been following the case, I do have some other videos and they should be linked under her. It should be linked under my videos, and maybe I may have them also linked under her name. I'm trying to get better at doing that. But there was just a couple videos that I wanted to show you guys today on the latest in this case. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys those videos without further ado. They're just very short, so let's go ahead and get into it.
New this half hour, an update on the case of that missing 11-year-old girl in the Charlotte area.
Today, the parents of Madalina Cojocari are expected to face a judge and a bond hearing. Madalina was last seen on November 21st on surveillance video getting off of her school bus, but the girl wasn't reported missing until December 15th. Madalina's mother and stepfather have been charged with failing to report the disappearance of a child to law enforcement.
And I also want to let you guys know too, yeah, they had failure to, even tell police officers. They haven't even told police officers where she is. This is like another Lori Vallow all over again, I feel like. They have the mother and the father in custody, but they still have no answers for Madalina or where Madalina is right now. So let me go ahead and go back. There's one more video I wanted to show you, and this is the latest in the case. The mother and the stepfather actually surrendered their passports. Sorry, they actually surrendered their passports. I did a video yesterday, but I didn't end up uploading it because I was trying to wait to see what was going to go on in the case, on Madalina's, case where they were going to court. Her mother and her stepfather were due in court yesterday, and this is kind of what they had to do because court was kind of, they really weren't seen inside of court. So here's what happened at court yesterday.
Share in the investigation into a missing 11-year-old from Cornelius. Today, the mother and stepfather of Madalina Cojocari were set to appear in front of a judge to talk about their bonds, but neither hearings happened.
Madalina's mother, Diana Cojocari, and her stepfather, Christopher Palmitter, have been in custody since December 17th. That is where they will stay as the search for Madalina continues. WCNC Charlotte's Chloe Leshner is live at the Mecklenburg County Courthouse. Chloe, what happened in court today?
Hey, Fred. Well, neither hearing happened as we expected it to today. Both Diana Cojocari and Christopher Palmitter did not appear in front of a judge virtually or in person. Instead, the attorneys met privately with the judge and they decided on some changes to the bond conditions. Both Christopher Palmitter and Diana Cojocari are still in custody, facing felony charges of failure to report a missing child. 5 weeks after 11-year-old Madalina Cojocari was last seen publicly, her mother and stepfather will have to hand over their passports. The two will also have to wear an electronic monitor if they bond out. Today's court proceedings, seemingly held in private, attorney Gary Monty, who is not connected to the case, says this could be for Madalina's safety.
The missing child is paramount. So I suspect the judge was willing to made a decision to forego the public aspect of parts of this hearing in order to discuss and decide upon some bond requirements, the bracelet on the ankle, things like that. And so that's the justification in all likelihood for all of that not happening in the normal fashion.
Madalina was reported missing on December 15th, 3 weeks after her mother died. Cornelius police have conducted an intense search and chased 250 leads worldwide, but lost a significant chunk of time in those first 3 weeks where Madalina was not reported missing.
This is a serious case of a child whose parents clearly are not telling us everything they know.
Bond still sits at $200,000 for Christopher Palmiter and $250,000 for Diana Cojocari. Their next court date is set for January 9th. Live in Uptown.
Okay, so it looks like their next court hearing is going to be on January the 9th. I actually have a doctor's appointment that day, but I did want to also let you guys know that reporters were there in the courtroom. I guess her family was there, Madalina's family, like from maybe even out of the country. And I heard that they actually shushed reporters. The reporters would go to ask them a question and they would look at them and they would shush them. Wouldn't you be screaming from the rooftops, wondering where this child is, wanting these people to help you, these reporters? I mean, getting the name out there, keeping her name out there. Don't you think you'd want to stay good with them? It's just, I don't know. It's a little weird to me, guys. But that really is all that I have for you guys right now. There's not a lot more in the case. If you did appreciate today's case coverage, I really hope you will consider subscribing to the channel. Once we hit 5,000 subs, I get my TitaniumBuilt sign. So I'm really looking forward to that neon sign, guys. So if you guys could just smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, comment your thoughts below. It's all free to do, and it really does help me out. And I do read all your comments. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.